Denver Public Schools won big on Tuesday night.
By will of the people, employees will receive raises, schools will be upgraded, and new services will be provided.
Denver 7's Megan Lopez has details.
If the story of the November election could be told in 2 words, it would be mixed results. A story
All of these elections have been critically important for school districts.
echoed in education funding. Tuesday's results featured big wins for education with state measures and also
We had some great wins at the local level with local mills and bonds.
about 20 school districts saw their bond and mill levy questions pass. Others, like Rocky Ford, did not. By far, the biggest ask came from Denver Public Schools.
I feel really proud to be in Denver right now, that we have a community that's so supportive of education.
A $795 million bond was approved and will go to renovations, building a new campus in Montbello, and more.
There's just a lot of critical maintenance issues that need to be fixed around the district.
Denver voters also signed off on a $32 million mill levy override to increase the pay for low-wage earners, add nurses, mental health services, and more. On the statewide level, Proposition EE, the nicotine tax, won and will provide millions for education funding and eventually help preschool programs. Meanwhile, Amendment B, the Gallagher appeal, passed and will allow districts to keep their current revenue levels from local property taxes.
This is something that is extremely helpful.
It's not going to solve the problem, but it's at least, right, it's not hurting us.
But even with all these election wins, mixed results, like Prop 116, which will reduce the income tax and therefore state revenue.
That is concerning because, again, we already have a state budget that is stretched too thin.
There's also the full funding picture to think about.
When it comes to school funding, we have a giant gushing wound.
To climb out of that hole is going to take additional revenue from somewhere.
So educators say all these election results are wins, but there's more work ahead.
So we are thankful and grateful for those Band-Aids, but we want to solve the problem overall, systemically and structurally.
Megan Lopez, Denver 7.